Here we go. What up, y'all? Welcome to the Ball Brothers Podcast with Kev on stage and
Tony Baker.
We are friends and we wanted to talk. And there's not enough podcasts in the world. It's a dying market. No new ones are coming out.
No.
It's black men who are not talking badly about black women. Let us keep our microphones and talk about stuff that's interesting to us. I forgot to do this, but the Patreon is watching now. Well, this is the 7th or 8th episode. You can always leave in the comments suggestions for
sure.
For segments.
We take suggestions.
Leave it in the comments. I'm going to scroll through. I meant to say that earlier.
Yeah.
But the Patreon been giving some good stuff.
Oh, they've been firing off.
Y'all, and then also Patreon, if you, what would be really helpful on this episode in the Patreon link, put the episode suggestions there. Because then I can just go back through there and comb through.
Yeah.
Because we only need 2 segments at the top, and then me and Tony, we get to talk.
We good to go. We rolling.
All right, today we are doing our top 10 Wayans family movies.
Okay.
This could be anybody in the Wayans family. What is the best 10 offerings their family has, and they got to act in it.
Okay.
Sometimes the Wayans, like Hollywood Shuffle, I believe, Keenan's
in there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's in it. And Damon.
There we go. So they have to
Hollywood
appear
Shuffle is legit.
on camera in the movie.
Okay.
All right. Only 10, though.
Okay.
Now, together, they got a lot. It's going to be tough. And this is a Wayans family loving pod.
Yeah.
So we can just throw Hollywood Shuffle in.
Yeah, Hollywood Shuffle is making the cut.
We're not ranking, by the way.
Hollywood Shuffle is making the cut.
Hollywood Shuffle really means a lot to especially black people, but
Yes.
black actors in Hollywood.
Oh, man, come on.
It really hits us for real.
I love that movie.
And it was born from Robert Townsend really being like, man, I'm tired of this.
Sick of it, man.
I'm sick of it. All right, well, Hollywood Shuffle for sure. We got to put
I'm going to get you sucker. You got to be right up in there, too.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I was just telling Melissa about this.
Smack dab off up in there.
That's the first movie I remember watching. First comedy.
Yeah.
Period?
Oh,
and
wow.
There's no
That's
reason.
your intro to comedy movies.
Yes.
Wow.
And there's no reason I should have. Listen, when we was young, the TV watched us a lot.
Uh-huh.
And my aunt had a great DVD collection. She was a Jehovah's Witness, but I don't understand.
Yeah, what?
She was a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
But she had a great not DVD, VHS collection.
Yeah.
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker was on VHS.
She had rated R joints.
She had rated R and was not caring what I watched.
love it when people don't stay true to the religious guidelines. I love it how y'all pick and choose what you finna do and what you not finna do, but still be within the religion. I see it all the time. This is why I'm religion free. I can do what I want. I believe in God. That's it. It's
Most
me and
people
God.
believe in God and be like, man, but I believe in sin as well.
Sin is out here.
I gotta dabble.
I've done it.
We've all done it.
I've sinned.
The Bible says all have fallen. All right. I'm gonna get you sucker. There's no way it's coming off the list.
No, it's solidified.
All right. What you got, number 3?
I'm doing the obvious joints first.
Okay.
Don't
Major
be a menace.
Pain? Oh.
Don't Major Pain could be in there too.
Don't be a menace. All right. See, it's gonna get dicey towards the end.
Yeah, we gonna start. It's gonna
get dicey soon now.
After we get the tried and trues out the way.
Don't be a menace for sure. Okay.
You gotta put Scary Movie in there.
Gotta put the first one.
Now hear me out, y'all.
All right. I'm hearing you. Take your time.
I think Scary Movie 1 is better overall, but Scary Movie 2 made me laugh more.
Which one is Regina Hall in the movie theater? Was that 2?
I can't remember.
I don't know how to
Butler
differentiate.
is 2.
The small, take my strong hand.
The little hand Butler. When I tell y'all that Butler with the small hand,
take my strong hand,
had me laughing so hard. So two gave me the hardest laughs because of that Butler, but I have to give it to Scary Movie as the better overall movie.
Is 2 making it?
No, we ain't got room for both of them. I'm gonna fight for my life for The Last Boy Scout.
Okay.
With Damon Wayans.
I love Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy Scout to me is prime.
So, but you're saying 1 over 2.
I would go 1 over 2 overall.
But 2 made you. Why are you taking 1?
2 made me laugh harder because of the Butler.
He was funny.
That Butler, man.
But wait, There's more.
my strong
Oh
hand.
my God.
And then you stuff the shit out of it. I'm like, why is he stuffing this turkey like this?
All right, you want to do Last Boy Scout next?
Yes.
Why you have such strong feelings about it?
Last Boy Scout?
Yeah.
It's in the buddy cop realm.
Okay.
I like the chemistry between Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans. The action was fire.
Yeah.
I like the way the movie looked. I like the way it felt. I like how gritty it was. It was written by Shane Black, who did the Predator.
I love Shane Black.
Shane Black,
Yeah.
The Predator. Nice Guys, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
So it fits right in that vein. And Last Boy Scout is probably my favorite. That's my favorite Damon Wayans movie for sure.
Now, More Money?
Yeah. More Money. It's killing More Money.
I
More
love
Money is not
More
that
Money.
strong.
I love More Money. Stacey Dash, when we still liked her, was in More Money.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw Stacey Dash.
I
I was
was like,
like, good God, who is this?
Jesus.
Who is this?
Lord. Prior to Clueless.
I couldn't fathom. I was just like, who is this woman? Who is this woman y'all cast in this movie? Jesus.
All right.
Low Down Dirty Shame.
Low Down Dirty Shame for sure. I was going to say that next.
Yeah.
Low Down Dirty Shame. Keenan Ivory.
Keenan Ivory.
So we only got 3 more slots left.
Okay.
We haven't put in Blank Man. We haven't put in Mo Money. We haven't put in White Chicks.
We haven't put in Little Man.
We haven't put in Little Man.
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem. 6 Man, which was at the University of Washington.
Senseless.
Senseless.
The Great White Hype.
I love that movie.
Celtic Pride.
Okay, see, now that's 8. That's 9 movies. I can never hold up 9.
Bamboozled.
What is this? Bamboozled. But we only got 3 slots.
White Chicks got to go in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel strongly about White Chicks?
I like White Chicks. I enjoyed it.
Terry
I
Crews really stole the show. That put him on the map to me.
Terry Crews?
Terry Crews.
Oh, yeah, he was great in that.
You are not a man. What?
But just for what White Chicks means to a lot of people.
Oh, Haunted House, too.
Haunted House.
Haunted House.
Haunted House 1 and 2.
Yeah. Afion Crockett was funny.
He
in there.
was.
I don't give a fudge.
Huh.
I feel like White Chicks was just too
White Chicks
funny
has
not
to be in here.
White Chicks has to be in there.
When they was the Dominican dudes in the beginning at the
White
bodega.
Chicks gotta go in there, man.
Ooh, Above the Rim. Marlon was in that. He shot Tupac.
Is that a Wayans movie though? I mean, I know what we said, like they're in there.
Oh, so we not doing it.
Because Mark was in G.I. Joe.
He was in G.I.
Just
Joe.
as an action.
He was in Requiem for a Dream. A lot of people talk about that movie a lot. But I've never seen it.
But I feel like these are Wayans family movies.
Oh, so we just focus on the
well,
Wayans.
I just feel like these more represent them
Okay.
than like movie. Martin was in G.I. Joe,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like that's a Wayans family movie.
Okay.
That's just Martin Wayans in it.
Oh, well,
White
then we
Chicks
just
is
doing this. Blank Man.
That's what I was going to
Blank Man
I was
is in
leading
there,
you
man. Blank Man is in there.
Blank Man
I
was
watched
great.
that a lot.
Blank Man was funny.
Kimberly Johns. He's like, you gonna wear a costume like a teen?
What is Keith Headings told me that joke?
That
Is
was
that Mo Money?
Mo Money.
Keith
Headache
Headings
told me that joke.
Now I will fight for Mo Money.
Let's put Mo Money on there.
You feel good
Let's
about
cap
Mo
it
Money?
off with Mo Money.
Okay.
Because I enjoyed Mo Money. It was just, I felt like the tone was a bit too serious in Mo Money. I feel like they didn't know which way to go, story-wise.
Yeah, it did get kind of
It was like,
dark.
this is really serious.
Yeah, it did get kind of dark. But when they was in the store acting crazy to get the free sandwich.
Oh, yeah, that
and he
was
like, more mayonnaise. Like, bruh. They were smacking the chips together.
Yeah.
And Marlon kept putting the watch on his
Ankle.
On his ankle.
Mhm.
Just high octane.
It had a good soundtrack, too.
That was what, 90 what?
92.
All right, so far we got Hollywood Shuffle. This is 10. I want to make sure we feel good about the 10. We got Hollywood Shuffle, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, Major Pain, Don't Be a Menace, Scary Movie, Last Boy Scout, Low Down Dirty Shame, White Chicks, Blank Man, Mo Money. Now we have left the 6 man off. Is the 6 man stronger than anything?
No.
You feel
Not for me. I mean, it was solid, but I don't come back to it at all. I come back to all of this.
Patreon, is there anything y'all feel strongly about? 50 Shades of Black?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah, I haven't.
I didn't like that actual movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks, Mariah.
What
That
you
was
say?
random. She was just talking about my smile. I didn't expect that. We was talking serious business.
Yeah, we put
Wayne
Don't Be a
movie.
Menace. Don't Be a Menace
Don't
is
Be
in
a
there.
Menace is in there for sure. Major Pain is in there.
Senseless? Do you feel like Senseless needs to push anything out?
No.
All right.
I saw Senseless in theaters.
Six Tuplets had a very funny scene when he was dancing, but no.
I like this list.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
I
Naked.
like it. It's a lot of Damon. Damon is my favorite Wayans.
I saw Damon in Albuquerque one time.
And there's a lot of Damon in this list.
Damon's great.
Yeah.
Damon's great. All right. We feel good. That's the definitive list for Kevin Tone.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to the Wayans clan, man. They give us a lot of good
That's
entertainment.
great stuff.
And this ain't even including the TV that they've given us.
This is just
In Living Color, the Wayans brothers, my wife and kids. Come on, man.
that's the first family of comedy.
Man.
To me,
The track record.
period. Not black. Just they have delivered more to comedy to me than any other family.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think it's even close.
Nobody's even in the stratosphere.
Yeah,
Is there
Ben-
another family in comedy?
Ben Stiller, Jerry Stiller, they did a lot.
Oh, I ain't even. Okay.
Jerry Stiller funny, but I feel like for me personally,
Yeah.
it's not even really a
Nah,
competition.
There's no comparison.
All right, next up. Is this movie better with The Rock in it?
Okay,
This
we're
one's
back.
going to be a little bit different. It's a little tougher now.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Now, and I'm going to switch it up. The Dark Knight franchise. Is any of those movies better with The Rock as any character?
Ooh.
Of all three?
I feel like The Rock could be. He could be one of the city gangsters in Gotham City.
So like Michael Jai White's character?
He could be Gamble.
You think it's better with him? I feel like The Rock as Bane, the Batman, the animated cartoon, Bane was huge.
The Rock could be a good Bane.
He could be the Bane. I didn't buy Tom Hardy was beating Batman up strength-wise as his size.
Yeah.
But The Rock with the mask?
Yeah.
Nobody cared who put the mask.
The Rock is Bane.
But now Bane was carrying it on the acting too. Like, remember the
But
plane scene?
His face was covered.
That's true, but I still felt him when he was like, so there's two Bane parts that I really love. They're not even huge parts. The one is in the plane scene when your boy from The Wire, the mayor from The Wire, is like saying something, and Bane's like, it would be bad. He's like, I bet it would. For you. I was like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
And my favorite Bane moment?
Oh, in the dark?
No, not even that. Well, actually, it probably is. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm in control here. He was like,
Yeah.
do you feel in control?
He put his
the
hand
moment
on
he
that
did
shoulder.
that, dude was like, actually, no, I don't. All of a sudden, I don't feel in control.
Do you feel in control?
But the
way he laid that hand
monologue,
on-
the hand leg,
Yeah.
man to man.
Yeah. Do you feel in control? He was
Dude
like,
was like,
nah.
no, actually,
Now
I
that
want the
you
chicken
mentioned it.
nuggets now. I want to be good boy. I want lollipop. But my only issue is that monologue in the bellows of the city.
Yeah.
Mr. Wayne, let's not stand on ceremony. Like that part,
Yeah.
you really adopted the dark. Like, can The
was
Rock
molded
pull
by
off
it.
that? He can pull off the bronze.
Yeah. For
He
sure.
can pull off the fearless leader.
Mhm.
But can he pull off that monologue the way Tom Hardy does?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Tom Hardy is one of the best actors working today. But that voice is a little silly.
Everybody had a problem with, a lot of people had a problem with the voice.
So I feel like The Rock's voice, his regular voice,
Yeah.
wouldn't sound bad in those moments.
And I agree. And the physicality definitely adds
The physicality is there. He's going to look huge.
Because Bane was big. He was so big.
Yeah.
In the cartoon,
he's huge
especially.
in the comic book.
He's,
Yeah.
is he? Oh, Mexican Bane or Latino Bane?
Yeah, he's definitely.
But he
Latino.
had the and the mask made him
Yeah.
big.
Mhm.
Batman used to only beat him by cutting off the mask. If the mask was plugged in,
Oh yeah.
it was lights out. He'd be
For
like,
sure. Once he unplugged
and
that
then Bane
mask,
was
he
like-
started just being desperate and swinging. But I feel like The Rock, he's. I wouldn't. I'm not saying he's a better actor than Tom Hardy, but I think he could have. I think he could have been a really good Bane.
Yeah, I would have been more intimidated by him.
Yeah.
In Bane, he for sure could have been one of in the Joker's the meeting. He could have been Michael Jai White's character. I know his name was Gamble.
Gamble, yeah.
I don't know if he fits in Batman Begins anywhere.
Nah, Batman Begins. I don't see him in that movie at all. But
Tom Hardy, The Rock as Bane.
I like The Rock as Bane.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Now that would have to be seen, because I don't know if the lines would hit the same.
I feel like some things would hit better, some would not hit as much.
Yeah.
So it might be a different interpretation, but not necessarily. I don't think it's a bad interpretation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If The Rock doesn't overdo it.
Like his Black Adam, the way he was in Black Adam,
Yeah.
if he had that turned up, like you don't need Hobbs and Shaw,
No.
The Rock. You need a little bit more than Black Adam, but on a rampage.
Yeah.
Actually, Bane wasn't on a rampage. He was just like super disciplined.
Yeah, he was disciplined, focused. I have a mission. This is it. He didn't get emotional until he was unplugged. His mask got unplugged.
Right.
So,
And I hated that, man. The one thing I hate about that movie so bad.
He just gets shot.
That
Oh,
is,
my God.
that's what takes me out of that. You cannot get killed by another character.
yeah,
Catwoman cannot. She can. Actually, she can't even shoot Bane.
She
He
can, but he
broke
can't
Batman over his knee
Yeah.
and tossed the mask off.
right.
Batman can't beat him up and then walk past him.
Yeah,
And he gets shot by Catwoman on a motorcycle.
I didn't like that.
That was a cop out.
I
There's
didn't
no
like
redemption for Batman either.
None.
Catwoman saved him.
You
Yeah.
gotta break his back too. You can't just.
Or-
Another character can't.
Yeah.
Catwoman can beat Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
that. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
You can take her out.
Yeah,
Cause y'all would, but it was
But
Batman
Bane?
versus Bane. He was doing the push-ups to fight Bane.
Yeah.
You can't just win one fight and then and also Batman getting stabbed by Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I get it, but like y'all putting the people against the wrong people.
Right.
The ending is just a mess.
They
Yeah.
fumbled
They
that
fumbled
third
the
act
ending.
so they ruined it for me. That's
Yeah.
why it is that's my favorite trilogy of all time. But that's why
That's your favorite trilogy?
that's my favorite
that
trilogy.
kiss when the atomic bomb's about to go off.
Oh
A
yeah.
little whack. See, that's what messes
And then
it
how
up.
did he get away from the blast?
Even-
zone?
even
that's
the-
when,
Did he
that,
swim?
that's the 3 is when they took me out of the movie too much.
Yeah,
I'm like, do y'all know what an atomic bomb is?
yeah.
You can't drop that and just like, but our helicopter was going.
So even with Dark Knight Rises being that weak, you still giving that the best
So
trilogy?
Dark Knight is good enough.
It's carrying everything
And Batman
else?
Begins is right there for me.
Batman Begins is
Begins
good.
Thirds of the Dark Knight Rises isn't bad.
and it's really just the third act of the Dark
But
Knight
they
Rises.
fumbled
They-
it hard,
They fumbled
man.
it. I mean, they
This is
fumbled it.
Game of Thrones level fumble.
I was just about to say that. They fumbled it out the end zone.
Better than Lord of the Rings? That's flawless trilogy.
To me, better. Because I'm going to tell you why. The acting, first of all, big Liam Neeson's fan. So when Batman Begins, I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
like
Batman Begins
him
is
as Ra's
fire.
al Ghul was
Oh, it's perfect cast.
great.
Yeah.
And I always want to see Batman become Batman. They always go, he's there, flashback, he's a
Yeah.
baby.
Right.
The in-between.
I like the in between.
How nobody ever went to the in-between.
Yeah.
So the League of Shadows, all that, and then he got to fight against Ra's al Ghul. He got to the League of Shadows is destroy Gotham. They got one goal.
Right.
You and our way. And again, Dark Knight
It's just-
Dark Knight is flawless.
yeah.
My favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, that movie is crazy.
So it's carrying the weighted average of the whole trilogy.
The Rises,
and the Dark
though.
Knight Rises is good until it's not.
They should have just brought Liam Neeson back for the Rises.
But it's
I
never
said.
great. It's never great.
It's great.
Lord of the Rings has no flaws.
I don't disagree. I
It's
don't
just
disagree.
Long. That's its flaws.
It's long. I mean, but hey, but it's a good long.
The thing
Dark
is,
Knight Rises is long as hell too.
it is, but it never felt long.
Yeah, it felt long when they was fumbling the bag.
The problem with Lord of the Rings, it's not really a problem. It's just I feel like the villains for the 3 Batman films were perfect villains for where he was. Ra's al Ghul is his mentor villain.
Yeah.
Joker, he's gonna push you to do bad.
Right.
And then Bane, your Batman stuff doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, didn't work for the last two. You couldn't beat up Bane. And Joker got beat up. He was like, this is crazy. So Batman really can't do his stuff. And I loved him seeing, like, that's like me not being able to be funny. Like, when I was in therapy one time, I was doing jokes. She was like, is this how you cope? And I was like, oh, don't ask me that. It works in every other part of my life. So I like seeing Batman, like, not able to do his stuff the right way.
Yeah.
But that ending is so bad. It is that third, not even just the ending.
When you fumble the final piece,
but it's
of
my
the trilogy,
favorite. It's my favorite.
You can't.
Lord of the Rings was so long. Sometimes I lost interest.
That's what it's all about. See,
It be-
the people that fuss about Lord of the Rings.
No,
they
no.
can't give me no true flaws. They just be like, it's long. That's all you got.
But long is a flaw.
it is a flaw.
If
but
the
it's like-
movie is too long and I'm gonna give you the perfect example.
the third one is a bit too long though.
yeah.
The third because
The Irishman.
the way it ended, it was just they closed every loose end.
Yes.
In
and
the
also,
third
this
one.
kid was hungry. He
Yeah.
ate a biscuit.
I was like, all right.
I don't care. The Irishman is a perfect example. If that movie is one of the two, that movie is two movies. It's Robert De Niro's thing,
Yeah.
and it's the Jimmy Hoffa story. If they just told the Jimmy Hoffa story, that's a great movie. Because it's 3.5 hours of two movies,
Yeah.
it's not a great movie. Because the longness takes you out of the like,
Right.
if I'm here, even Oppenheimer, I was like, dog.
Oppenheimer is a one and done for me.
Me too. Once I'm thinking about
That
the fact that
explosion
I'm
was
still
weak, too.
here,
The bomb at the end was weak,
Yeah.
yeah.
you
The
can't
bomb
because you
let me
can't.
down.
You know what it is? And this is how I feel. It's about if I take you and I say, yo, this food is great, and we walk right in and eat it, and it's great, it's great. If I say this food is great, but we got to wait 2 hours outside, your perception of great is now better. You had to wait so long for that bomb thing. The food's not worth that wait. That's what that movie is. Like, nigga, I done sat here for 2 hours. It was cool.
It was
Yeah,
But it
like-
wasn't cool enough to warrant how long I've been sitting
was
here
so quick.
and how much was
Yeah.
left.
And you can find found footage of like actual that look better.
yes. Given
The sound design was the
filmmakers-
best
Oh,
part of that bomb.
that was the
the
best
fact
part.
that I thought the movie messed up. I was like, dang, y'all really messed up at the worst time. And then when it came in, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I
One
thought-
and done.
But yeah, get me out of here.
One
I had a
and
much
done.
better time at Barbie. I was having the time of my life in Barbie.
We got to do an episode about trilogies because I'm not done with
There's
this.
so many.
Put-
bad
add it
ones
to
with
the
that
list.
third-
We gotta
third
do the
movie
best-
Is always fumbled.
The third-
Spider-Man,
yes.
X-Men,
Yes.
Star
Yes.
Wars.
We should
But I
do that.
tell you who didn't fumble the third? Lord of the Rings. This is what I'm saying, man.
I don't dislike Lord of the Rings. All I said was it's not my favorite trilogy. I didn't say it's bad.
Yeah.
It's just not my favorite trilogy. I also don't go back and rewatch Lord of the Rings. That might be
I need
it.
you to go back.
I'll go back. I remember watching
trilogies.
it. Now here I'll be honest. I watched all those in the theaters.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, the third one, I was like, all right. But it's such a compelling story. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, and
They-
also the stakes are like they're high for them.
For sure.
Cause Sauron versus this is just a hobbit boy with the ring. Like, he don't seem like he can even do this.
What I liked about Lord of the Rings is that they gave everything closure.
For sure. For sure.
And even though it took a long time to give every piece the closure that it needed, I appreciated the fact that they was like, all right, we closing up everything. We
For
closing
sure.
up the beef with Gollum. We closing up the battle with Sauron. We closing up everything. We bringing the hobbits back. We bringing all
Yes.
this. It was like, man, they really, what I'm
No,
saying?
no
After
beef.
this long journey we all took, we making sure we squeezing the rag dry of everything. So that's why it felt like extra long at the end, but it was just like, but even like the extended, like they saying in here, the extended director's cut with even more in there, it was just
Yep.
like, man, these are some good pieces. So it
Yeah,
was
I'm
just
with
like-
you.
That to me, because like, but
It
they
probably
had
is
the
my
benefit.
second.
They also had the benefit of filming it all at once.
Yeah.
So that I feel like that
And
helps.
Peter Jackson, they were like, take the
Yeah.
money, make
I
the
feel
movie,
like it helps.
turn it in.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't have the, like, and sometimes this is good, because I feel like the second Avatar was like, first one I loved, second one was like, all right, man,
It's the same movie.
we get it. The shots are cool.
Yeah.
But we got it a long time ago. He was like, no, man. And that's why I feel like long is a part of the
Yeah.
story. You got to find the right time.
Low key, I like the second one better.
Avatar?
Yeah,
Really?
low key.
I feel like they ran. First of all, it ain't
First
nothing
one was
but
Fern Gully,
it's Fern Gully to the max.
but the second one introduced other tribes, and I was just like, oh, okay. It introduced us to a different tribe, and so I was like intrigued by, oh, this is the water tribe right here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, and take us in there, and then
But
it
that's what
connected us to different like creatures that they were connected to. So I was like, oh shit,
but that ain't nothing but water versions of what they was doing.
But
in
it
the
just
mountain.
made it just made it more interesting because it was more than just the white hero going into the tribe again.
That's
that we
true.
got in the first one.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
now we're already balls deep in this world already.
For sure. And
so I was like, all right. And then, but the second one was better than I expected.
I agree.
I was just like, man, I don't want to see this again. I was like, oh shit, this is good.
No. So
this good.
No argument. I would like to do trilogies. The thing is, Cam was saying this. The third movie
they usually fumble on the third.
Fumble because Iron Man was great. I loved Iron Man. One of my favorite origin films.
3 is better than 2 with Iron Man. 2 is when he fought Whiplash.
I was gonna say the that's Mickey Rourke, right?
Yeah.
What's 3? But
Three-
don't have 4?
three is when they blew up his house.
Ben Kingsley is the Mandarin, but then
I hated that.
Iron Man got
Fake
2
Ant Man.
weak ones.
I would say they're 2 weeks.
That's what I was gonna say. The first one is so good, but the other 2 are like.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody getting carried on my list.
What's your other
Captain
ones?
America's
Real
not-
quick.
Captain America's
Not bad.
final 2, fire.
But the first one
the first one
stinks.
is not as bad as we say.
I
No,
did
it's
go
very
back and
simple,
rewatch
though.
it.
It's
It-
super simple.
It's
Like,
better
not-
than we remember.
They're
It's-
not doing anything.
I agree. It stinks a little bit,
Yeah.
but I remember hating
Me
it.
too. I was like,
But
man,
2
nah.
and 3 are to the max.
Head and Shoulders better than
2 and 3 are some of my favorite Marvel films.
Yeah.
Films, period.
Mhm.
But Marvel films by a large margin.
for sure.
But one is about maybe not as bad. One is I'd rather watch Dark Knight Rises than I would watch Captain America: The First Avenger.
You would rather watch The Dark Knight?
The weakest
I'll
of the
give you that.
3 is
I'll give you that.
better. But 2 and 3 are like
2 and 3 are.
it's Winter Soldier and Civil War.
Yeah,
It's basically an Avengers movie.
It really is. They
Yeah.
had the helping hand.
for sure.
If
That was
you
an
didn't know
Avengers
that,
Yeah.
it's got like 3 people are not in it. I think like
Yeah.
Hulk, like only a couple people are
Thor
unavailable.
and
Right.
Hulk are not in it.
That's it.
Everybody else is in it.
Yeah.
But also, what I love about Civil War is the villain was perfect
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because he don't actually have powers.
Right.
He's just
It was all
he's
mental.
sowing discord.
Yep.
Well, you know the nigga told you.
Yeah.
That nigga said you was ugly.
Yep.
You know he told you, Cam, your hair actually ain't even long.
Yeah.
What you mean my hair ain't
He
long?
was responsible for your parents getting killed. You ain't know
You
that?
feel Iron Man so
Ah,
You ain't know that?
Kill him.
You didn't know
You-
when a soldier killed your parents? Oh,
That's crazy.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. You ain't know he was responsible? That's crazy you friends with cats like that. You friends with the cats that killed your parents? That's crazy, Tone. Wow. That's what we doing out here?
You better man than me.
Man,
You a
that's
better man because I
crazy.
love my parents.
Yeah.
And I don't care how. He ain't even my boy. That's your boy.
That's
Boy.
your
That's your
boy.
man. That's your man.
You working with him? You breaking bread?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. And Captain America's pompousness and loyalty,
Mhm.
he's like, come on, Bucky, you ain't told me. He's like, I didn't know, man. They said the Russian vine ski. I don't know what I said. What they told me them 10
I was
things?
brainwashed.
I don't know. I'm finding out too. It's surprised me.
If they say the words right now, I'm zoning out. I'm not even here. I didn't know what I was doing. Come on, man.
And that fight scene,
Oh,
them
yeah.
3,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was an 8-year-old child in heaven.
Yeah.
When they threw the shield,
Oh,
caught
man, that
it,
was fire.
Iron Man was.
They did Iron Man dirty, man. They
Yeah,
jumped
but then
him.
he's like scanned their fighting moves and he kicks his ass.
Man.
so good. We need to do a trilogy.
Let's do a trilogies joint.
Batman's gonna be up there.
It should be.
Should be.
It should be up there, but it's not the best.
It's not the best. All right.
Indiana Jones had a good case until they started making more.
You can nest. Then the other two. The fifth
Indiana-
one wasn't terrible, but you don't have to count 4 and 5.
If we leave 4 and 5 off the table,
That's a solid
Indiana
trilogy.
Jones is a solid trilogy. Even
Well,
the
you don't
Temple
need
of
4
Doom.
and 5 for a trilogy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like trilogies technically you can't have.
I
outside
feel
of
like
it.
That's
it's
true.
just this.
But Star Wars, is it 9 movies or is it 3 trilogies?
I mean, if you count it as 3
Feel like
trilogies,
three-
one is pretty great, and then the
It
other
feel
two
like
are-
3 trilogies.
Yeah. The thing about Star Wars, I
Back to the Future. I
No,
love
what
too.
is it?
That's a
Okay,
good
so
trilogy.
when Anakin becomes Darth Vader, what is that? That's
That's Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. I like Revenge of the Sith better
good.
than
Oh, then episode
The
4.
New Hope.
The New Hope.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I like Revenge of the Sith a
Yeah.
lot.
I wish I could do. They could have went.
I wish they had just jumped to Revenge of the Sith and done a different story for the third one and just cut out Attack of the
Yeah.
Clones. Or compress that into 2
Yes.
movies. 1 and
Yes.
2 could have been 2 movies.
I like
Obi-Wan
Revenge of
and
the Sith
versus
was good.
Anakin.
Yeah.
You were the chosen one.
Yeah.
He was like, I ain't got no bottom leg.
Man,
I'm still
you cut
wanna
my
kill-
legs off.
I'm still trying to
He
kill
was
you.
like, he just left them burning at the
Dog, it was
legless,
crispy.
missing an arm. He was like, he's like, all right, Anakin, I gotta get the hell up out of here, Shorty. I gotta run.
He was like, don't do it. I have the high ground. Don't you do it. He was like, I'll do it. I'll jump. I'll
Don't do
jump
it,
right now.
Anakin.
I will cut your arm and both legs off.
Oh,
He was such a bad kid in that moment.
He was,
You
dog.
can't do the jump. I have to cut your arms
Don't
off.
do the jump, dog. I got the high ground.
I'll jump right now.
I'm doing it. Don't do it. I hate you. And then his hair got burned off. He's like, oh, my hair.
Now look, he was a black parent. Now look.
Now look at you.
Now I'm the bad guy that cut your arm and leg
Now
off.
your legs is off
Now
and
you're-
one of your arms and you bald headed and angry and you burnt to a crisp. I told you not to jump. I'm leaving you here. I don't know what you're going to do next, but that ain't my problem. I'm out. Ugh. Ugh.
I was watching that like, nigga, he done told you not to
He
jump.
told him. He told him.
All right, next one. Is the Meet the Parents better with The Rock in it?
Oh, that's how we ended up over here. Okay.
Yeah, sure did.
I forgot how we ended up where we was at.
Big
No.
tangent.
I don't see him fitting anywhere.
What if he's Owen Wilson?
Oh, the X.
The X.
The X
He's
is The Rock would make a great X for somebody
'Cause
to be insecure about.
big.
Yeah.
He's got charisma.
Right.
Intimidating. Like
Yeah.
Owen Wilson, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't really a threat. He just
Yeah.
was the X.
I think it's better with The Rock.
With Owen Wilson's character.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Cause I really feel like a lot of men would be intimidated by The Rock as the
sure.
X. More so than Owen Wilson.
For sure. The only thing that made him the Owen Wilson thing was that her dad and Owen Wilson got along.
Right.
But on the standalone
Yeah.
thing, he's just like, we was going to get married, the lacquer, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But if The Rock is like, because he's fully charismatic.
Yeah,
He's
for sure.
funny. He's big.
Mm-hmm.
He could play The Rock.
Because if you look at him, you the new boyfriend coming in. You look at
Yeah.
this man like, man, he in shape. He tall. He a man. He charming. The
Everybody
family is
loves
loving
him.
him. This is like, what am I bringing to the
You
table?
can't whoop him, and you're a male nurse.
You can't fight him. You're a male nurse. This dude is a guy. And you just like, man, come on, man.
I think it's also funnier. Like Owen Wilson was good, but The Rock could add some comedic elements
For sure.
to that character.
We know he has that comedic gear he can kick into.
absolutely. He's funny in Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
When he gets to spitting those things off, I'd be cracking up.
He
He's
was
funny
great in
CIA.
Pain and Gain.
Absolutely.
That's one of his best acting
Nobody
performances.
talks about
Nobody
that.
talks about Pain
He's
and Gain.
really fun in Jumanji.
Yeah, for sure.
He's great in that. I love Jumanji.
For sure.
Those
Jumanji is great.
Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Jumanji. and
Jumanji is undefeated.
It really is. Even as the Robin Williams.
Mhm.
That was a good remake. You didn't
There
mind?
hasn't been a bad Jumanji. No, Jumanji is technically a sequel. It's not a remake.
Yeah.
Wait, The Rock? It's not a reboot?
No.
Wait, what's the difference between a sequel and a remake?
Well, a sequel, they continuing on with the story. A remake is
rebooting
they
it.
remaking the.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So you'll allow it because it was just a late sequel.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right because the game just started again
Right.
with the new kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you taking The Rock in Owen Wilson?
I think he makes Meet the Parents better.
Perfect. There we go, The Rock. All right, last one for this one is
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Just one, the original Jurassic
The first
Park.
Jurassic. I mean, I feel
can't
like
be
he could fit in nicely. He could be Sam Jackson's. No,
I was thinking about that. It was either him or the guy that Newman played, but Newman was perfect for that.
yeah, Newman was great.
Newman was just I couldn't take. I feel like his look, the way he looks, made him perfect for that role.
Yeah. What about The Rock as the smarmy dude that died on the Porta-John when he was hiding?
Oh, the rich dude, the T-Rex ate him.
Yeah.
That dude gave me more slimy. So I
Can
was
we
happy.
see The Rock as a slimy?
I feel like he's too charismatic and likable to be. That guy was perfect for that.
Yeah.
And I was rooting for the dinosaur. He could be. Might be better if The Rock was a T-Rex. I don't think so.
What about The Rock as that hunter?
Oh, I forgot about him.
What about the hunter? I think he would be a great hunter. Shoot her, that guy. Clever girl, and then
Clever girl
yeah.
guy.
I think he would be a great hunter.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think he would be. Yeah,
I'll take it.
I think
Clever
he would,
girl.
Yeah, because he looks like a hunter.
He looks like Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah,
He should be Kraven.
he should be Craven. Low key.
He'd be a great Kraven.
Yeah, Craven.
And I think I saw a trailer for Kraven, and I was like,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
never
it's not
mind.
It's not
Man,
looking
that Man
good.
and Web movie looks terrible.
Oh,
Dog,
I'm gonna watch it.
y'all pissed me off.
Yeah,
And where's the Gambit movie at, man?
I know they playing. with
Gambit got so much charisma
He
and
got so
backstory.
much meat on the bone.
Remy
dog.
LeBeau, he got a cool power that would look good in movies.
Gambit is just waiting.
How did Nightcrawler get a movie and Gambit don't get a movie?
Nightcrawler.
Didn't Jake Gyllenhaal play Nightcrawler?
No, that's not X-Men.
Who is it?
He just
Oh,
that's
that's
a
right.
completely different movie.
Nightcrawler.
He's
ain't
just
no
called
standalone?
Nightcrawler, huh?
No, that's a
Okay.
complete
Yeah, it's a completely different
I was pissed
movie.
off.
good movie. but
It's a
different.
good movie, but it's damn sure ain't X-Men.
I want Gambit, and I want the first love triangle I ever figured out was Gambit, Rogue, and Wolverine. Well, technically,
No, it's
Cyclops.
not really
No,
a
it's-
love triangle.
No,
Gambit
it's
likes
Love-
Rogue.
It's Jean,
No, it's
Cyclops,
Jean,
and
Cyclops, and Wolverine. That's the love triangle.
It's Rogue
You're right.
and Gambit are just into each other.
Yeah.
And that's the.
That's true.
Their dilemma is he can't touch her or
That's
kiss
true,
her
you're
or
right.
none of that without putting his life at risk.
That's-
But that's
What's
compelling.
the point? What's the point?
That's
He
compelling.
couldn't get
though.
a handy with the glove.
She can give him a hand job with the glove, but the skin on skin, it can't happen.
Hand job with glove don't sound like fun either.
Nah.
Maybe a
Hand
medical-
jobs are already tough from women anyway. Most women can't pull it off correctly.
Really? You don't like the good handy?
Most women don't do it correctly.
I mean, you can't handy the way you can handle yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
You know your way around the
You
nuts
know
and
the
bolts.
exact spot.
You gotta teach them, Tone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can come in and coach.
Yeah, you gotta go helmet.
But the
helmet.
glove is just gonna make
The
it
glove.
like,
Well, her glove was a tactical
yeah,
glove.
it's gonna be.
That's gonna be.
kind
That's
of
gonna
glove
be
we
Scar
talking?
City. You need a medical glove for her handy, but the power's probably going through that.
Yeah,
Her powers are too strong. I'm sure that's a
I
special.
feel
glove.
like she needs a thicker glove.
She got a gardening glove. You don't want that. Be like, never mind, man.
The
Let me just
scratchy True Value
Oh man,
gardening glove.
scraping the meat off the helmet.
But yeah, The Rock is a hunter. He
I'm
makes
with
the
that.
movie better.
Rock had a good. He had a good episode today. The last time we did this, he wasn't
Nah,
helping.
He wasn't really fit. But this one, he got two.
We slotted him in.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
That's enough. Remember, if you're watching this, throw in suggestions based off the type of stuff we have, right? If you watched episodes. If you're in Patreon, remember, put it to the episode, put it to the where I made this post. Shout out to y'all, man. We'll see you next week.